The internet bullied Plaqueboymax into breaking up with his girlfriend. Video by Omizi. Okay, so it looks like we did it, guys. We did it. Plaqueboymax is restoring my faith in online celebrities because we reacted to, we made a video. It was titled Everyone is Frying Plaqueboymax for His New Girlfriend. And a lot of people were focusing on the fact that she had been around a lot of other guys in the industry. But that wasn't my biggest problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, who a girl spends her time with is her business. But the biggest issue that I saw in combination with that was that she was really clowning, bro. You know what I'm saying? She had him looking kind of crazy. He was going down a simpish direction. And it looks like he came to his senses and moved on. Let's see.
Doing great, having fun without belittling her, bro. That's not cool, bro. And I hope somebody at least hear this and understand that. You feel me? You just make her like, aha, look at her laugh. She didn't deserve that. All she did was love me, my be there for me. Great girl. Made sure I was straight. Cared about me more than herself. Like, bro, it's like, come on, bro. Like, it's like, I can't. If I was as a man to sit here and let y'all doing great, having fun without belittling her, bro. That's not cool, bro. And I hope somebody at least hear this and understand that. You feel me? You just make her like, aha, look at her laugh. She didn't deserve that. All she did was love me, my be there for me. Great girl.
Nah, she had you looking crazy, bro. She had you looking crazy.
Made sure I was straight. Cared about me more than herself. Like, bro, it's like, come on, bro. Like, it's like, I can't. If I was as a man to sit here and let y'all put her down like that and not say nothing, bro, who the does that make me? Well, if you respect me, bro, please respect her. That's all I have. Y'all getting y'all joke.
Yeah, whenever you ask or demand the internet or anybody to do anything, be prepared to receive the opposite.
Folks, you feel me? Shipping me with Hoover or whatever y'all doing, that's different. Y'all can have y'all fun, but please don't don't like degrade this girl. Like, just, you feel me? Regardless of whatever was going on in the past, it's the past for a reason. Just let her rock, bro.
Well, the past does count for something. It's the greatest predictor of the future.
The weirdest part about being on the internet in 2025 is that your audience literally demands more and more and more of you, specifically in regards to your personal life, but becomes ever so critical at every single decision that you make.
Meezy got a new camera. You look extra 4K.
About a month ago, Plaqueboymax announced that he was in a relationship with a young woman named Grace Henderson. And to me, this was a bunch of good news because not too long ago, Plaqueboymax was actively spiraling, saying that he was losing himself, didn't have friends, etc., etc. And in a video that I covered on this channel, I talked about the struggles and changes that he's going through as a young 20-something-year-old man trying to find himself in this new entertainment sphere. One of those pathways would be finding some sort of significant other to have fun with, share experiences with, live life with, do normal, regular kid stuff with. And you would think that him finding a significant other, living actual life, young love still existing, thriving, flourishing would be an exciting piece of conversation to have on the internet. But the minute that he put her online, the internet literally went wild and started doing a deep dive, almost as if there was some sorts of jealousy or animosity or whatever it may be that was just disgusting behaviors behind Plaqueboymax.
I don't think so, bro. You know what I'm saying? If a girl puts herself out there as an industry chick, you know what I'm saying? She's kissing this guy, that guy, this guy. What do you expect? You know what I'm saying? If he had just cuffed a shorty that he met at the mall, a girl ringing up his order at Starbucks, everybody would have been like, oh, okay, nice. But me personally, I don't shame women for doing exactly the same thing that men do, young men do, which is, go and date and experiment and learn about themselves and learn about, what they like in a relationship. I don't think that's appropriate. Me personally, I don't believe there is any benefit to come out of asking a girl like what's her body count or shit like that. I don't concern myself with things of that nature. But she was also making him look crazy. She had bro looking like a simp. I mean, he did it to himself. He didn't need to be moving like that. I'm just saying, shit was not going to go in a good direction. And that was obvious to anybody who understands, how this shit really go.
Having a girlfriend.
I'm telling you. Oh, Bishop. My leg, you and your excuses.
I like how Meezy, you not slick, nigga. This nigga is like, it was disgusting. You're shaming this girl for what she's done in the past. And then he goes and he plays a fucking compilation of every chick that this dude is, or every dude this chick is like made out with and all that. That's crazy.
That's different.
You know what I'm saying? What?
You're not slick, Meezy.
So you be taking the camera with you?
Yeah.
Now, some will argue that
We
Max
saved this nigga. What are you talking about? We saved Plaqueboymax, bro. Shout out to Plaqueboymax. Okay.
brought this upon himself. A clip resurfaced during this time of Plaqueboymax criticizing his exact girlfriend for past behaviors that she did do with another young man on stream, seemingly alluding to the fact that dating another young woman in this industry would be embarrassing as hell because the community—
Meezy would never wife a chick that has been on camera making out with half of the industry, bro. Stop it. Stop it.
he couldn't handle it.
Wait, Jason go take your bitches?
You mean to my bitches?
No, I was just asking.
That's not my bitch. That's the bitch. Huh? Nigga, say yes on street.
Oh, I saw that shit.
That's not my bitch.
Grace Henderson. Now wait, look though.
Yo, nah, she bad though. I go cop.
I think she looked
She
familiar
bad.
somewhere. I think she know my nigga Taekwondo. I think she been around a couple streams. No, I'm not trying to call. Shout out Grace. From I'm not trying to do you like that.
God.
But it's like, you know, it's just like, you feel me? Oh, P2.
Oh, she around. So shit.
Yo, imagine you bring a girl on stream, niggas just start spamming names in the chat. That shit would break my heart. Was that what was happening or no? Yeah, figured.
I think on Max's behalf, it showed that there was a level of growth from him, saying that, yo, everything that I see or believe on the internet is not everything that it may seem in real life. And it's kind of childish for me to believe these types of things. But even if, I'm not going to let the internet author my steps. Bending to your community about you and your dating habits is extremely, extremely weird, especially because it's your life. You have to literally live it. And it's ultimately going to lead you down a sad path of being one of these pin cells that's behind the chat, especially because this is a tight-knit group. These people are all using the same casting agencies. They all have the same friends, etc., etc. Like DDG's brother Dub said, it's not like every single woman featured on every single stream is having sex with every single body.
Like, niggas be thinking that just because a woman—
Okay, but does that matter? You kind of making it sound like that shit don't matter. Does it matter? I mean, she might not be. We don't know what she's doing behind closed doors, but if she's willing to be kissing these dudes on camera, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I've been married for 4 years. I don't think there's a single video of me kissing my wife, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a girl is kissing dudes on camera, that's not a good sign, I don't think. If she's kissing this dude, that dude, this dude, that dude, not in a relationship. And again, I don't have a problem with a girl dating around. But the biggest issue was how she had bro looking. It was not a good look. It was clear that this girl was just using Max for clout. It was clear as day. I didn't want to say it at that point in time because they were still together and, you know, out of trying to be somewhat respectful. But since that shit is over now, we can just call a spade a spade. Even when you take a look at this clip right here, I didn't break it down for you crazy like that in the last video, but I'm about to show you, bro. All the signs are here. Now, check this out. Here is Plaqueboymax chilling with the girl. This is game, bro. This is game. Ain't no other way to describe it. Check this out. So he's there sitting with Shorty, right? Look at this.
She looked like a man.
Now, first and foremost, look what seat Plaqueboymax decided to sit in. He put her in the taller, bigger seat. Now, that's in of itself is not a big deal, but sometimes these little things, they add up, right? Pedestalizing somebody. This is your stream. She's the guest. You're introducing her to your stream. Why is she sitting in the main chair? Interesting choice. But okay, she's front and center. You're kind of sitting back. Okay, it gets worse.
I've never gotten that before. That's new.
Yo, stop reading the negative. I'm gonna get tight. I'm gonna end the stream. Don't read
That
no
was the
negative.
first one I read.
You see all
It
the
was
people
just caught me
saying
off guard.
you see all the people
You
saying,
see, he's trying to talk to her. She's not even looking at him. He has to literally grab her hand. You got to pay attention to shit like this, man. He literally has to grab her hand to try and get her attention so that she can look at him. Watch this.
you pretty like,
Okay.
what are you doing? Don't read.
He's giving her compliments. Now, again, nothing wrong with complimenting your girl. I tell my girl she's beautiful almost every day. Nothing wrong with that. But context, guys, context. He's putting her in the big chair. He has to grab her arm to get her to even look at him when he's talking to her. He then immediately starts to shower her with praise and compliments. Let's continue.
I was just okay.
Don't ever read no negative comments.
See, again, he knows that she's not going to look at him when he starts talking to her. So he physically turns her around to force her to look at him. This already shows you the power dynamic in the relationship. She thinks that she is the catch in the situation. And there's nothing wrong with her feeling like, okay, I'm a catch. But it's not equal. It's not equal.
Don't read them. Why you reading the negative?
Okay,
You're beautiful.
my bad.
All right, don't do that again.
Again, you're beautiful. Again, okay.
Done.
Okay.
And chat, be nice.
And look at how she's responding, though. This was the shit that really sealed the deal. Look at how she's responding. He's talking to her. Now, he don't need to be talking to her so aggressively. It's unnecessary. But look at this.
Comments. I don't give a Don't read them. Why you reading the negative?
Okay, my bad.
All right, don't do that again. The stream done.
Okay.
And chat, be nice.
Look at her eyebrows when she's like, okay. She's like, damn, nigga, all right, I get it, shit. You know what I'm saying? She hit, look, did you miss it?
Okay.
And chat, be nice. Or
That right there. You know when someone does that, like, okay, all right. Then we had this clip in the grocery store. Bro decided to grab her some flowers. Look at how she responds.
I got you. That's real love.
I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss.
He's trying to serenade her romantically. He's trying to romance her. Let's see how she responds.
I saw you from across the room.
She hit him with the, and again, not even looking at this nigga, bro. Not even looking at him.
Yeah.
Completely ignores him and tries to get another man's attention.
I got these.
And this right here,
Wait, so you saw me walking with the flowers. You gonna scream out my bro name?
now of course we understand a component of this is entertainment, and clearly Plaqueboymax, he understands, you know, how this shit go more than a lot of the other dudes that we cover who fall prey to simpery, right? Like the Akash Singhs of the world, like the Travis Hunters of the world. He at least was able in that moment. Travis Hunter, he would have gone up to her and been like, you know, he would have done some simp shit, bro, some soft shit. But at least Plaqueboymax, you know, he's like, ah, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm actually not surprised that he ended up leaving her, because clearly bro understands to a level. And he says that she was there with him in the hospital. And so maybe what happened was initially she was moving differently. She was more into him. I don't even know exactly. I don't know these people. Maybe shit changed at some point. But clearly, by this stage where she's not even looking at him when he's trying to talk to her, there had been a change, and I would go as far as to say she was just with him for clout, and he, you know, going forward. Maybe initially there was a potential where she was like, oh, this is gonna be my man, but nah, man, shit changed. Something happened. This is a nice Amiri jacket, by the way. I fuck with that.
Afterwards, it's just content, bro. That is a real human, a real person that y'all like, bro. Everybody say they hate bullying, but you got post them niggas bullying this girl for finding love. Do you know how fucked up that is, chat? Imagine getting bullied for finding.
You don't want no advice about girls from this nigga right here. You don't want none. Okay, so
love through the fucking internet.
Yeah.
Your weird ass cousin got a fucking Tinder account where he trying to find love. That ain't weird.
Let's not talk about the double standard that exists, because when a woman does it, it's totally terrible in the streaming community. When a man does it, it's okay. Come to think of it, every single woman streamer that I know gets hit with the ran through allegations immediately after being.
I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that. That ain't the reason. But when you add that on top of the other shit, that's when you know shit is bad.
On somebody's stream. Some of them do better jobs of beating it than others. You know, Senna has ultimately skated through those conversations. Emily CC, Connie has done a great job of getting out of it. But some of these other ones, they can't beat it if their life depended on it.
I just don't do shit like this. It's so weird.
All she did was love me. Be there for me. Great girl. Made sure I was straight. cared about me more than herself. Like, bro, it's like, come on, bro. Like, it's like, I can't. If I was as a man to sit here and let y'all put her down like that and not say nothing, bro, who the fuck does that make me?
And look, I would have been able to buy the whole, oh, maybe she just shy excuse. She's just shy on camera. But now when you on camera kissing fucking 20 niggas, that excuse ain't gonna slide, my boy.
And so now we're sitting here having a young man who is just getting back into the concepts of living a regular, everyday type of life and is being bashed about it left, right, and sideways from other people outside his community, the red pill guys, and his own community themselves. Just for them to double down and spin the block.
What did Myron say?
Community, the red pill guy.
This guy, Plaqueboymax, is gonna learn the hard way why you never wife female influencers, SMFH. Get out while you can, bro. Look. A broken clock is right twice a day. Myron was right, bro. This was not going to end well. I'm telling you it wasn't going to end well, but okay.
And his own community themselves. Just for them to double down and spin the block and reinforce their talking points when they break up, all because it didn't work out like most relationships don't or do or whatever. You know what sentiment I'm trying to post. Most relationships don't work out. It shouldn't be a big deal. I appreciate Max for being.
Now, I don't know if Myron got room to talk, though. Huh? Don't forget. Rollerblader?
And candid here because it also reminds people that these streamers are human. In the last video, I talked about how Rakai and his mother were having conversations about him missing being a young person.
Do you miss just waking up, going to school, and being a normal 16-year-old? Do you miss that?
Yes.
You miss that?
And that is just a function of existing on this internet. You can't do normal things without it being over-analyzed, over-criticized, and people being ultimately weird about it. Between the probing, the prodding, the shipping, the shit-talking, whatever it is, these communities don't want to treat these people as people. This is way worse than like the paparazzi era of the mid and early 2000s. Come to think of it, this is why a lot of streamers and content creators don't put their relationships online, is because of the community as opposed to the relationship pressures. I remember
but what do you expect? If you put something online, people are going to make content about it, right? This is why I'm not like posting my family 24/7. You know, I got pictures on Instagram. I got a couple of vlogs on the internet, but I came to the conclusion and realization, man, that it is not worth it. It is not worth trying to share your a certain side of your family or a certain side of your life with the world, because they just gonna tear that shit apart. So unless you trying to be like a Kardashian and just have your entire life as a reality TV show, then it's in your best interest not to post that shit.
Kai Cenat did his first initial announcement of him having a girlfriend, and the internet went insane about it.
He's a successful streamer. I'm not going to take that away from him, but what I will tell you is this: he don't know shit about women. He's going to have to get burned a few times to learn this shit. The worst thing you could do when you got money, statuses, and fame is get with a girl that also wants some money, statuses, and fame, bro.
This is weird, bro.
When you got money and you're lit, you need to get a chick that don't give a fuck about none of that shit. She becomes your assistant.
Oh
She's on camera when you tell her to be on camera. She don't got her own channel. She don't got her own shit. And if she does have her own shit, you collect all the money.
And ever since he went public with that relationship, there have been
Just look at DDG and India Love, right? That's why dudes end up getting clowned. That's why dudes get called out for simping, because you doing all of this extra shit online for this girl, only for her to turn around and next thing you know, she throwing it back on another dude, right? Talking about having his babies like a week after we done seen you with her. What does that mean? It means that she was never really into you like that, and she was using you. You know, it's crazy. The pendulum always swings too far whenever things try to correct itself, right? And so it's crazy how we can call out when men are using women, manipulating women, but people don't want to acknowledge that girls do the same thing to dudes.
And ever since he went public with that relationship, there have been a plethora of weirdo activities and behaviors around him having a girlfriend. The commentary channels, a mother popping up talking about how she's scorned in the relationship, girls at different clubs or events trying him left, right, and sideways knowing that he has a girlfriend. Hell, even portions of the community doing their own sneaky sleuthiness to get some background information on her to try to debunk the fact that she might actually like Kai Cenat.
Why we making a food and shit? Like, you could like build your nigga.
He gotta be like 6'1".
This is realistic shit?
Was we not being realistic?
I mean, I was being realistic, but like,
Me too.
Okay.
What you thought I was gonna say? 5'9"? 6'1". Waves. I love me a little, little waves. Nice body, like works out, looks nice. Light skin. He's an artist.
I'm sorry, why are we trying to get inside a relationship and make it look worse than what it is? I think that that's extremely weird. And definitely don't get me started on the I'm Dante situations that happen every single time when he posts his family, specifically his wife, on the TL. The stuff that is said about—
Yeah, no. I'm Dante shit is disgusting. I will agree with that, because that's just people. See, I've never heard no drama with I'm Dante's wife. There ain't no allegations, or there's no her disrespecting him, her making him look crazy, making him look like a simp. You feel me? And so people just attacking her because of her weight. That's just nasty loser behavior. And I think that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's anybody's business if a girl has had relationships in the past with people. But I think a lot of this is, yes, some of it is just childish people wanting to be fucking shitty on the internet. But I do think a lot of it is also people seeing the red flags and being like, yo, what the fuck? She moving kind of weird, bro. You putting her up on this pedestal like she the greatest girl you ever met, and she doesn't seem to be reciprocating that energy. You're famous. You have money. Maybe she's not with you for the right reasons. And in the long run, I think most dudes would prefer being put on game and being given a heads up, even if that means you kind of have to take a few jokes on the chin, as opposed to you investing all this time, emotions, energy, money into a person only for them to end up making you look like a fool and a goofy. But hey, I guess some people don't see it like that. Sounds like some people think that every girl is a sweet little angel that just drops right out of heaven. Okay.
Her is extremely nasty. The moral of the story is, if there's something sacred that you want to you as a content creator, or even somebody that exists on the internet, you've got to not show it to the internet. It's as simple as that. The internet can be a beautiful place. And honestly, when you get more personable with your audience and stuff like that, it opens up different lanes of content for you. And especially for somebody like me who does like a commentary channel, me living my actual life helps me in my thought process when it comes to making these types of videos, giving my shared experience, etc., etc. Hell, I show my fiance quite often on the internet, and right now I don't have a problem with it. But as things become—
Oh, really? That's crazy. I ain't never seen what your fiance look like.
Bigger, I fear for the community that I'll cultivate, or the people that will just generally be around to just judge what the hell I got going on. Not saying that ultimately I'll be pissed off about it, but just why do you feel as if you have the right to be this critical about it to a disgusting level? And sadly, Max is learning that the hard way. That subsection of his community is no good and not for him. And I hope this doesn't—
I disagree. I think those niggas saved that nigga, bro, from just a terrible experience. And so I think Meezy's right in some situations. I think his criticisms apply to some situations. There's sometimes, okay, a girl has a past and people want to demonize her and shit on the relationship just because she's been with other people. But I saw enough. I've seen enough. And so I'm not at all surprised that this is how shit played out. But y'all let me know what you think in the comment section down below, man. What do you think? Do you think the internet ruined Plaqueboymax's opportunity to be with the woman of his dreams and the greatest girl he can get? Or do you think we saved that nigga from, going the way of Akash Singh and Travis Hunter? All right, get in the comment section. I'll be reading what y'all got to say. Until next time, peace out.